Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you all are well. So let's start today's video. So today I am using these new molds by Let's Resin and I'm super excited to try them. So let's see the molds. So here we go. So these are the snake molds by Let's Resin and these are the instructions for anyone that wants to know how to use this mold. All the details are mentioned and you can see how much of the resin is required for this mold and it is mentioned on the side of the molds. So this is really very handy for new people or I think for anyone that uses resin, that how much of the resin you need to mix. Usually that is the confusion when a lot of people mix resin. They do ask for how much of the resin we need to mix for our required item. So this is really handy. So this is the mold. One is a bit bigger and one is small. It has a very lovely finish. So what I will be doing here is that I am going to use this Chameleon powder set by Let's Resin, and the idea here is that in one mold I'm going to brush this Chameleon powder and in the other one I'm going to mix this into the resin. So we're going to test this, that which way is better to use these Chameleon powders. So that's the main thing that I'm going to do that. So you get these 3-4 shades into this small kit. First of all, I'm going to brush the Chameleon powder into the bigger snake. I'm going to use all of them. So these come sealed pack. I actually used them once before, so that's why the reason you can see them, they are open. So here I'm just going to apply them. So it's all done now, and then it's time to pour the resin. So as I have applied the Chameleon powder, I'm going to simply mix the resin. It is a low viscosity resin, 1:1 ratio, and I'm going to pour this into the mold. And then I'm going to leave a very little space for my final pour of the resin. At the moment, I'm just pouring it. Just make sure that you put on the tail area also. And then I will be moving it aside. And then I will be mixing all of this Chameleon powder into small containers. So these are 4 pigments. So I am going to divide the resin into 4 containers. And then one by one, I'm going to add these Chameleon powder. So this is what I will be doing here. So here I've mixed all of them, and now I'm going to pour them one by one. So I had some extra leftover resin, so I thought, why not make a flower out of this? So I just poured the simple remaining resin into the mold, and then I mixed my white resin using the Let's Resin white pigment paste, and I'm just using the remaining of the Chameleon powder mixed resin, and I'm just making swirls. I'm using all the Chameleon powders resin, and then after that I'm going to pour the white pigment just in swirls like this. This is the easiest way to make a flower, and then I'm just making the petals, and I will leave this to cure. So this is the next day, and my first layer are all cured now. So this is how it's looking like. So this is the time to pour the black resin. So I have mixed already Let's Resin black resin. It is a pre-mixed black resin. You just mixed it accordingly. So this is going to be the top layer for all of these. Although I've applied different style of chameleon powder into both of these snakes, but I'm going to do the back support, and that is the black resin. So we can see that which ones look better. So this is what I will be doing, and then I will leave this to cure, and I will see you next day. So this is the next day, and let's see how they look like. I'm going to demold everything first out of the mold, and then we will see the results. I really love snake molds and always in a hunt of a good mold, and I think this is a very good mold by Let's Resin. So this is how the mold looks like. It has a very detailed design inside the mold. I have many ideas for this snake mold, but today it was an experimental sort of video, so I am doing this one first, and then we will be making more designs for this snake mold in the later videos. But first we will see how this one looks like, and this is the flower. So let's see which one I'm going to. So this, the bigger one, I did the brush chameleon powder. So this is the one where I have poured the chameleon powder into the resin, and this is the final result of the pouring. I think the color came out really lovely. So this is how it's looking like, and time to see the other one. This is the one. Okay, we can see a little bit of difference. Yeah, this is the mold where I've brushed the chameleon powder, and it has that shine on it. But I don't think so there is a lot of difference, but still you can see that there is. So this is the result, and just show you how you like to do your powders, and let's see how the flower looks like. Super excited to see. Oh, how lovely this looks like. It is a cloud flower. I really love it. All of these colors and the lovely petals. I'm going to say this it turns and looks like a cloud flower. So now on to the next step, because I'm not going to leave these snakes like this. I have an idea for them, so I will show you. Up your game with resin products and how you can make them into something amazing, and then from a business point of view, you can sell these at a very good prices. So I'm using my air dry epoxy here, and I'm just showing you this company. I use the epoxy. So this is the design I'm going for. So with the help of the clay, I've sculpted the moon, and I am now using the same epoxy. You can use a UV resin also, but just for extra security, I'm doing this, applying a little bit as a glue dots. I'm attaching these snakes, and then I'm going to put some crystals. So these are very small details that you can do with your resin items, and then you can sell them at very good prices, making something really different from the rest of the crowd. These are also one of a kind, and then they have some meaning behind them. So just an idea. It's really up to you how you want to do this, but I'm just showing you my way of finishing my items. So I'm just seeing which side of the moon looks better. So I sculpted a bigger moon and then a smaller one. To me, these snakes looks like mother and daughter. So that's something, yeah, it's feminine energy for me. So that's why I made a moon. And then the crystals that I have used here are amethyst. So I'm going to arrange them in this way that I'm showing you. So here I'm going to use a UV resin, a little bit of, as I told you that I'm going to use that as well. And then I'm going to cure this under the UV light. And here comes the UV light. A lot of people do ask me that why I don't remove these plastic wraps. So that's the reason that I really don't want my lamps to get dirty. So this is the final look. I'm just showing you how I did it. And then I will be arranging all of these crystals. So these crystals I bought at a gem show in London, so that's why they came really handy to me. I got a very big bags of these. Otherwise, if you're going to shop these online, sometimes you get at a good deal, but if you go to your any local shops, you get very good deals there. And if you want to make your snakes more meaningful, you can pour crystals in them. So let's see the final look. So this is the final look of the snake. Here we go. I added a little bit of moon on the foreheads also, and this is how it looks like. I'm going to add some sort of, you can say, I'm going to make this into a wall decor. So I'm still on the debate either to hang it lengthwise or in a widthwise. I'm going to take some of your ideas. Do let me know in comments what way do you think looks better. I'm going to show you both ways, but this is the end result. I think it turned out to be really amazing. I'm really happy how I was thinking. So this is the way it is. If I should make a wall hang in this way or the other way, do let me know in comments. That will be really helpful for me. So I will link everything in my description if you like to treat yourself. So that's it for today, and I hope you liked today's video, and if you did, please do let me know in comments, and also please like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider do so, and take very good care of yourself. Thank you so much. Bye bye.